here, there's a good chance you're looking for a radical change. You might be dealing with constant thoughts that just keep going, broken or restless sleep, waking up already feeling anxious or on edge, or carrying a quiet sense of overwhelm that does not seem to lift no matter what you try. At times, it can feel like you just want everything to slow down for a moment so you can breathe again. If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. We understand this deeply, not just professionally but personally. Every single person on our team has been in that space themselves, and it is exactly why Alive was created. What you are going through is more common than you think, and more importantly, it is something that can change. In this video, we're going to show you what is really going on beneath the surface, the patterns we see time and time again across thousands of clients, and why the root cause of how you're feeling is often not what it appears to be. We will also walk you through what you have likely already tried, and why it may have helped temporarily, but not created lasting change. And then, we will take you step by step through the Alive process. A proven 360-degree system we have been refining since 2009, designed to create real, lasting transformation far faster than most people expect. You will see how we create immediate physical relief, how we calm the nervous system quickly, how we help you work with your mind in a completely different way, and how our clients rebuild a sense of self, clarity, and stability that truly lasts. This is not about coping, this is about real change. You can move through this video at your own pace and go straight to the parts that feel most relevant to you. Step 1. You're unique. At the core of everything we do at Alive is one powerful principle. You're unique. Not just slightly different, completely unique. Your life, your stress, the events you have lived through, your body, your chemistry, your relationships, your thoughts, your patterns, all of it is entirely specific to you. And this is exactly why most approaches have not worked long term, because they were never built for you. At Alive, we do not use broad labels, we do not apply the same therapy to every person, and we do not follow standard treatment plans. Everything begins with understanding you properly, and this is where our process is completely different. When you first speak with us, it is not a sales call, it is a deep, highly detailed, holistic assessment that most people have never experienced before. We do not just look at one part of your life, we build a full picture. We go through your timeline, your long-term stress, the key life events that have shaped you, the pressures you have been carrying, and the patterns that have formed over time. We look at your current reality across every area, your environment, your relationships, your habits, your physical health, your hormones, your gut, your diet, your lifestyle, your emotional world, and how your mind is currently working. We connect all of these pieces together. And this is where things start to shift. Because for most people, this has never been done properly, or it has been done in parts, across different practitioners, with no one actually connecting the full picture, which leaves you trying to manage everything on your own, trying different therapies, different tools, different approaches, hoping something finally works. And that is exhausting. What happens in this first conversation is different. You start to see the patterns. You understand what has actually been driving how you feel. You have those moments where everything clicks, where things finally make sense in a way they never have before. This is why the assessment itself is so powerful. Because without this level of clarity, it is almost impossible to know what to do next. What we see time and time again is that people have not failed. They have been trying, but they have been trying without a clear, connected, holistic understanding of what is actually going on. And without that, even the best tools will only take you so far. At Alive, it is not just about what you do. It is about having the right tools in the right order at the right time with the right people guiding you. That is the difference. And that is why this first step matters so much. When you book your call with us, we begin this full holistic assessment straight away. You will walk away with a level of clarity, understanding, and direction that most people have been searching for years. You can book this easily by going to the Alive website and requesting to speak with a coach. Step 2. Get to the root and heal symptoms fast. This next part is where everything begins to shift. Because what most people want more than anything is relief. Relief from the constant thoughts, relief from the exhaustion, relief from the anxiety, the heaviness, the overwhelm. And this is where our clients are often most surprised, because of how fast that relief actually happens. But before anything else, one thing has to happen first. Your body has to feel safe, because you cannot heal or rebuild the life you want from a state of internal chaos. And this is where we begin, with immediate physical relief. This is where our clients are often amazed, because within days, not weeks, they feel different. Their body begins to settle, Sleep improves, the nervous system starts to regulate, energy begins to return, you can feel it. This happens because we are working on multiple levels at once. Supporting sleep, calming the nervous system, nourishing the body properly, allowing true recovery at a deeper level. This is where our carefully designed biohacking protocols come into play. Everything is tailored to you using proven natural methods that work together, not in isolation. And when the body begins to feel calm and supported, the mind follows. This is when you begin to feel stable again, clearer, more focused, able to relax and let go in a way that feels natural, not forced. Through your unique physical symptoms relief kit, personally created by our integrative medicine doctor, naturopath and nutritionist, our clients feel radically different within days. And one of the most important parts of this process is the environment you're in, away from the pressure, away from responsibility, away from the habits and patterns that have been keeping you stuck, in a space where you can finally slow down, be supported, be nourished, and reconnect with yourself. This is where real change begins. When we look at you as a whole person, rather than just separate symptoms, something becomes very clear very quickly. What you think is the issue is often not the core of it. It can feel like it is the relationship, the job, or a specific situation in your life. And while those things absolutely matter, they're often just the surface layer of something much deeper. When we begin to look beneath that surface, patterns start to emerge. Themes that have been running quietly in the background, sometimes for years, without you even realizing. Sometimes it is not the event itself, but how it has been processed, the thoughts around it, what it has come to mean about you, the lack of tools you had at the time to deal with what life placed in front of you. And very often, there are physical drivers sitting underneath everything. Low energy, poor sleep, neurotransmitter imbalances, hormonal shifts, toxic load or internal imbalance within the body. All of these can directly affect how you feel mentally and emotionally without you even knowing they are there. This is why so many people feel confused, because they're trying to fix the surface, while the real drivers are sitting underneath. When we uncover this, it is often a moment of clarity. Things finally make sense, and from there, everything changes. Because once we understand what is truly driving how you feel, we can target the areas that will create the biggest shift first. Your entire team works together to do this. Not slowly, not over months of guessing, but with precision and with speed. Sometimes it is also as simple as this. No one has ever shown you how to properly work with your mind, or how to structure your life in a way that actually supports you instead of draining you. These are the real drivers, and it is our job, not yours, to identify them and guide you through them. You do not need to figure this out on your own anymore. Every single coach and therapist on the Alive team has been where you are. They have experienced the health challenges, the lifestyle pressure, the overwhelming thoughts, the anxiety and the lows. This is not theory, it is lived experience. Alive was created from that experience, and the entire system was built around what actually works and what does not. We focus on the areas that create a ripple effect across your whole life. Step 3. Re-energize from the inside out. Using the profound Alive Gut Health Cleanse, refined since 2009, you begin healing from the inside out and restoring natural physical and mental balance in a way most people have never experienced before. You might be wondering if food really matters that much. And yes, it absolutely does. Your body is not broken. It is incredibly intelligent, and when given the right conditions, it knows exactly how to heal. What most people are really craving is simple: to wake up feeling refreshed instead of exhausted, to feel calm without forcing it, to have natural energy throughout the day, to feel light in their body instead of heavy or inflamed, to sleep deeply, to feel strong, clear, and comfortable in their own skin, to experience a sense of contentment and ease again, to feel connected to their body instead of disconnected from it. And for many of our clients, to finally release stubborn weight that has not shifted no matter what they have tried. And because we have already stabilized your nervous system and dropped your stress hormones, the physical results of our amazing cleanse take effect. To have the energy you want, we do not look outward, we go inward. We start with what we call the motherboard of the body, your gut. Alive has refined its unique gut health protocol since 2009, working with thousands of clients who are still using these principles today because they work. This is not a harsh detox. It is not restrictive, aggressive, or overwhelming. It is a beautiful, nourishing way of eating that our guests genuinely love, designed to allow your body to repair, reset, and come back into balance naturally. And no matter your tastes or restrictions, there is a menu that works for you. Many clients arrive feeling stuck, low energy, digestive discomfort, hormonal imbalance, sleep issues, weight that will not move, emotional instability that feels confusing and hard to control. And often, they have tried everything. We begin to clear what no longer serves you. We reduce the load your body has been carrying. We increase nutrient density, support alkalinity, and give your body exactly what it needs to function at its best. Detox isn't just physical, it is also a huge stress release emotionally. When your body is no longer fighting through stimulants, processed foods, hidden stress, and daily overload, something shifts very quickly. It can finally heal. Think of it like this. If the lights went out in your home, you would not walk around checking every single switch. You would go straight to the main power source. This is exactly what we're doing. Instead of chasing individual symptoms like sleep issues, hormone imbalances, anxiety, low mood, or weight gain, we go to the source that feeds all of these systems. When we support the gut and combine this with deeper work on cellular health through advanced testing, we're able to create powerful changes across the entire body at once. This is why results happen fast. Our goal is to bring your body back to its natural state as quickly as possible. And the truth is, your body wants this. It is designed for balance. When we combine our gut health protocols with natural medicine, advanced recovery techniques, time in nature, fresh air, ocean swims, and powerful body work like acupuncture, acupressure, and massage, the body finally gets the signal that it is safe to let go. And it does. Because what most people think they're holding in their mind is actually stored much deeper within the body itself. When that release begins, the shift can feel almost immediate. Clients often describe a rapid lift in how they feel. Lighter, clearer, more energized, more present. Sometimes even feeling happy again for no obvious reason. Energy returns, inspiration comes back, the fog lifts. And one of the most noticeable changes for many people is how quickly the body responds physically. Bloating reduces. The body leans out. Weight begins to drop naturally without force or restriction, simply because the body is no longer under stress. And just as importantly, you begin to reconnect with your body, to feel it again, to trust it again, to understand what it needs. Most people arrive completely disconnected, too exhausted to listen, too overwhelmed to care. This is where that changes. And while this level of healing is incredibly difficult to create on your own, in this environment, with the right team around you, it becomes effortless. With our chefs, nutritionists, body workers, and full health team working together, food becomes medicine, your body becomes supported, and balance is restored faster than most people think is possible. Step 4. A powerful coaching process for real change. If you are here, there is a good chance you're ready for something different. Because what most people have experienced before is this: long-term therapy frameworks that focus on what is wrong with you, labeling, diagnosing, analyzing your past, trying to understand what went wrong. And while that can create awareness, it often keeps you stuck thinking there is something wrong with you, stuck believing there is something wrong with your past, revisiting it, replaying it, trying to fix it, and over time that becomes your identity. At Alive, we do not work that way. We respect your past, but we do not live in it, because the past has already given you everything it was meant to give you. The real power is in what you do now, who you choose to be now, and what you choose to create next. This is why we do not follow traditional psychology models. We do not hire psychologists for a reason. Instead, we work with exceptional holistic counselors, psychotherapists, and high-level coaches who are trained in creating change, not maintaining the problem. Whether this is your first real step into self-awareness, or you have been working on yourself for years, you're going to feel the difference immediately. From the moment you arrive, you're guided through a clear, step-by-step process for change, delivered through powerful masterclasses and private sessions with some of the best practitioners in the world. People who have been where you are, people who know how to move you forward. You're not sitting and listening, you're actively applying the work. In real time, you're learning how to shift your thinking, how to change your patterns, how to show up differently, and you are doing it with support around you the entire way. We bring you back to your greatest self, not by analysing who you have been, but by defining who you want to be, and then stepping into that now, not later, Now, you begin making decisions differently, thinking differently, showing up differently, and those shifts start to compound quickly. This is where confidence returns, where self-worth rebuilds, where you stop feeling like life is happening to you and start feeling like you are back in control. And something powerful happens here. You stop focusing on what is wrong and you start creating what is right. You begin to see your future clearly, to feel it, to believe in it, and to take action towards it. This is not about fixing the past. This is about creating your life. And here is the truth. When you have the right process, the right people, and the right environment around you, change is not something you struggle for. It is something you step into. It happens whilst you're with us, supported by us, and it is incredibly exciting. Step 5. Emotional release and inner freedom. What if what you're feeling is not just in your mind, but stored in your body? What if the stress, the overwhelm, the emotion you have been carrying for years is not something you need to talk through, but something your body is ready to release? This is where everything changes. Because at Alive, emotional healing is not about sitting in a room going over your past. It is about powerful, immersive experiences that allow your body to let go. This is emotional release on every level. Physical, mental, emotional, energetic, and it happens fast. The first step is through movement, not a gym, not a routine, but unforgettable, out-of-this-world experiences that reconnect you to your body and bring you back to life. You're climbing volcanoes at sunrise, hiking through jungle to hidden temples, swimming in crystal-clear waters at untouched beaches, standing beneath breathtaking waterfalls. You're moving, breathing, exploring, and reconnecting with yourself in environments that naturally create release, guided by experts who know how to bring you back into your body, back into energy, back into presence, back into feeling alive again. This is where your body begins to open, where stress starts to drop, where you begin to feel lighter without even trying. The second layer is our transformative yoga therapy, where ancient teachings meet modern-day living. This is not a yoga class. This is a powerful, guided journey back to yourself. Through breath, movement, and awareness, you begin to retrain your mind, to step out of overthinking, to regulate your system, to feel safe in your body again. These are heart-opening practices designed for every level. You do not need to be flexible. You do not need experience. You simply need to show up. And as you do, something softens. A gentle, natural release begins to happen. You come back to your body. You come back to yourself. We then take this deeper through breathwork. Expansive, powerful, deeply releasing breathwork sessions, where you're guided to open, to feel, and to let go. Many of our clients release years of stored emotion in a single session, not by force, but because the body is finally ready, and then we move into deeper healing, guided by masters of emotional and energetic healing, shamans, Balinese healers, sound healers, and more. These are not sessions you need to understand, they are experiences you feel, experiences that transport you, that shift something within you at a level words cannot reach. You're held, supported, guided through it. And what happens is powerful. You do not just begin to let go, you let go. Years of emotional weight, stress, pressure, holding gone, and what replaces it is something most people have not felt in a long time. Lightness, clarity, connection. You feel safe in your body, you feel present, you feel like yourself again, and from that place, you are ready. Ready to move forward, ready to create, ready to step into the next version of your life. This is not just emotional release. This is the inner freedom you've been longing for. Step 6. Master your mind and tap into true presence. This is where everything clicks. Because the truth is, no one has ever taught you how to work with your mind. Not at school, not from your parents, not from therapy. You've been given one of the most powerful tools you will ever have. And no one showed you how to use it. So what happens? Your thoughts take over. Your emotions take over. Your reactions take over. And instead of your mind being your greatest asset, it becomes the thing that controls you. At Alive, we change this completely. We do not give you 10 different techniques. We do not tell you to just think positively. We do not send you off to meditate and hope for the best. We give you one system, a clear, structured, step-by-step process. a proven 6-step method that shows you exactly how to work with your mind in real time. This is the difference. In any moment, when something comes up, a thought, a trigger, a wave of emotion, a pattern you would normally fall into, you know exactly what to do. You're able to call it out, to see it for what it is, to separate yourself from it, to diffuse the intensity of it, to move through the emotion instead of being controlled by it, to come back to what actually matters, and then to choose how you respond, not react, choose. This is how you break patterns. This is how you stop repeating the same cycles in your relationships, your work, your life. Because you are no longer at the mercy of what shows up. You're equipped to handle it immediately. And the most powerful part, this process becomes fast. At the beginning it may take time, but very quickly it becomes second nature. By the time you leave, you can move through this entire process in under 2 minutes. That is what gives you freedom. Not needing to talk about it, not needing to escape it, not needing to suppress it, being able to handle it in the moment, where it actually matters. And alongside this, you're not just learning the system, you're experiencing it in your body first, through deep relaxation sessions, through mindfulness meditation, through guided meditation classes, and private one-on-one sessions. This allows your nervous system to settle, your mind to slow, your body to feel what calm actually feels like. So that when you begin applying the method, you're not forcing it. You're working from a place your body already recognizes. This is where the shift becomes effortless. We then deepen this into true presence. Not as an idea, not as something you understand intellectually, but as something you experience daily, through stillness, through reflection, through space, through time where there is nothing expected of you, no pressure, no responsibility, no noise. This is where you learn the art of being present, and this is where something profound happens. The mind slows, the noise fades, and you begin to reconnect with yourself. Not the reactive version, not the overwhelmed version, but the grounded, clear, steady version of you. And from here, everything changes, because once you can see clearly, you can choose clearly. You become clear on your values, clear on the person you want to be, clear on what actually matters, and in each moment you know how to act in alignment with that. This is what it means to master your mind, not controlling it, not fighting it, but knowing exactly how to work with it for the rest of your life. Step 7. Becoming your greater self and recreating your life. This is about becoming who you were always meant to be and creating a life that actually reflects the true values you wish to live by. This is where our clients truly surprise themselves. Because once they feel clear, calm, and back in control, something shifts. They stop coping and they start creating. At Alive, the end goal is not just relief, it is recreation. A full reset followed by a powerful turning point where you begin building the next chapter of your life with intention. You're not leaving with temporary change. You're leaving with direction, with purpose, with a clear plan for what comes next. We guide you through defining your greatest self, not the version shaped by pressure, expectation, or habit, but the version of you that feels aligned, confident, and clear. From there, we build your life around that, what you want your days to look like, how you want to feel, what actually matters to you. We create a beautiful vision that you can see, feel, and believe in. In classes or private sessions, you will master this vision. If you can see it, you're fully able to hold it in your hands. We define your plan for purpose, action, and micro goals you can actually achieve, and then we bring it into action. Because this is where most people get stuck. They know what they want, but something keeps getting in the way. Old patterns, self-doubt, subconscious beliefs, relationship dynamics, fear around money or change. This is where we go deeper. We identify anything that could block you from stepping into this next level of your life before others sabotage or life gets in the way, and we clear it. Through powerful subconscious therapies, including hypnotherapy, somatic breathwork, private coaching and counseling, we remove what has been holding you back, so that when you move forward, you do so cleanly, confidently, without the same patterns repeating. And this is why our clients create such radical change, because they are not just thinking about a new life, they're equipped to live it. You leave with the tools, with the clarity, with the emotional stability, with the resilience, and with a step-by-step plan that is already in motion, so that when you return home, you're not starting over. You're continuing forward, and this is where life begins to feel exciting again. You wake up with direction. You make decisions with confidence. You build a life that feels aligned, fulfilling, and fully your own. And most importantly, you trust yourself to maintain it. Frequently asked questions. 1. How long does it take to heal? Every program is tailored to you. Most of our clients stay between 14 to 28 days, as this allows for full reset, recovery, and real-life transformation. If you're shorter on time, we offer intensive 7-day programs designed for fast relief and momentum. We will guide you on the right duration based on what you need. 2. Is this a group retreat or a private retreat? We offer both. In our retreat setting, you will have your own private villa or suite with plenty of space and privacy. There are shared classes, but no group therapy and no expectation to socialise. If you prefer, you can choose a fully private program with everything delivered one-on-one. We also offer a complete VIP option where you stay in a private 5-star residence and our entire team comes to you. 3. Value and pricing. Our pricing is highly competitive globally. Compared to retreats in Australia, the US, UK, Canada, or Europe, we offer more support, more personalisation, and a higher level of luxury, often at the same or lower investment. Most Western programs are clinical or large group based. Alive is a private luxury retreat focused on full life transformation, not just symptom management. Everything is done for you with a world-class team in an environment designed for fast, lasting change. To get started, you simply book a holistic assessment call so we can understand your needs and design the right program for you. 4. Luxury accommodation. Alive is a true 5-star luxury experience. Every guest stays in a private suite or villa within a high-end resort and wellness retreat with full access to premium facilities, beautiful surroundings, and world-class service. All meals are included, prepared to the highest standard, and everything is designed to support your recovery, comfort, and overall experience. This is very different to many programs in Western countries, which are often clinical, basic, or shared environments. Here, you're in a space that feels calm, private, and genuinely luxurious. Because when your environment is right, everything changes faster. 5. Support. This is one of the biggest differences at Alive, and something our clients notice immediately. You're not left to figure things out on your own. Every part of your experience is carefully managed, guided, and adjusted for you. From your very first conversation, through your entire stay, and as you return home, you're fully supported. Your program is not just delivered, it is actively facilitated. We have a full team around you, program directors, facilitators, practitioners, and dedicated hosts who are with you throughout your stay. They're constantly communicating, refining your program, and ensuring everything is working together seamlessly. Nothing is random. Nothing is left to chance. This creates a fully integrated experience where every part of your journey is aligned, and this is where clients feel the difference. Because in many other retreats, you're simply attending sessions. Here, you're guided through a complete personalised process, and above all, we genuinely care. You're not just another guest. You're fully supported, seen, and held every step of the way. 6. Aftercare Alive offers a full 12-week after-retreat online life integration program. Every guest chooses the level of aftercare they require and can continue to work with team members who feel like family. The choice is yours for the intensity of your life integration. 7. How do I book? Booking is easy. You simply head to our website and request your own custom quote. You will be connected with an Alive coach who will take the time to get to know you over message, email, and your first full coaching session. There is never any obligation. We are only here to help. Once you have your custom package, simply click accept and you're immediately booked in. Our streamlined and automated booking service and concierge make every step before your arrival easy and fast. On arrival, you will be welcomed at the airport by your private driver and whisked away to our luxury retreat. We can't wait to meet you. Book a call or WhatsApp us to connect. See you soon.